I got my hair down. I know it's a little different. I usually got it pulled back, and it's because I'm trying to talk about this little movement. It's little right now, but I want to see it pop. I want to see it blow up. Carson Crawford, Malik Shepard, and Andrew Court actually has jumped in on the bandwagon. They're starting this thing called Lion's Mane Gang. All right, and reasons you got those luscious locks. Show them off in your tricks. Everybody loves a good Phil Gibbs sampler, and half the reason is because of what his hair does in the video. There's just something steez about it. There's something wild about it. There's a certain energy with the Lion Mane Gang. Hashtag Lion Mane Gang. I'll be looking out for your entries, or just send them to me, eltejondeMedianoche.bbb on Instagram. If y'all got the mane, let's unleash the mane and see what they're about in the tricks themselves. All right, cool. Lion Mane Gang. Rats, I'm your host, Malcolm Johnson, the Bing Bang Badger, the Nightcrawler, the Hype Man, whatever you end up calling me. I'm Malcolm Johnson. I'm here to talk about some tricks from this past week. Of course, we're going to start it off with Power. E.T., the boy Ethan Turner. Let me read this because it's kind of a technical power combo. All right, so it starts it off with touchdown rise, shuriken cutter, front swing rise, swing cork, mega, miss leg cartwheel, full swing triple. Yeah. McCoy's reaction says it all in the background. Stands up, throws his arms in the air, big ol' hug. Like that's a mean technical power combo. Does he ever really disappoint? He does not. He's the man. You can quote me on that. This is the boy James Crutcher out of Utah doing a full in appreciation pose. He has 8 different setups, guys. Starts it off with TDR. He's got wrap full. He's got whip. He's got spin step cartwheel. He's got right side and left side round off, back handspring, and master scoot. That's a lot of full in setups, okay? And every time I watch him, I just can't help but think that he's kind of the new age Ryan Remfer. Like, he is just so fast. If any of you guys know who Ryan Remfer is, you know what I'm talking about. Mans was the speediest tricker ever. And James has a similar energy. He's really raw, really aggressive, just wickedly fast execution on all of his tricks. So to watch him just bang out, full in from 8 different setups is quite a spectacle. Speaking of full ins, I'm going to talk about Frank Volva. If you don't follow him, this guy is out of control. Scoot full in back out on grass, scoot double back on grass, and then scoot triple on grass we've seen plenty of times, but scoot full in and scoot double back on grass, guys, alarming. Very, very alarming. His edits are wild. He's got this wild energy. His tech is kind of janky, but I kind of just love it to death. Guys, full in on grass from scoot. Yeah. I don't need to say anything more, do I? Like, guys, it's a lot. I'm gonna talk about a vertical kick in the power section today. The head of the Bing Bang Baby movement with cheat 14 spam. No big deal, just a whole lot of cheat 14s. Apparently that's a thing now. Cheat 14. I love kicks. I grew up in the era when kicking was the focal point of tricking. It was still such a martial arts centric movement. Not that I hate power moves or I hate twisting. It's just something hits home for me when I see kicks being pushed. And I just love Sam. I love his energy. I love his emphasis on community. I love the Bing Bang movement, just that culmination of everyone coming together, having something that they can say, having an inside joke. Like, I just love it, guys. I've tricked with him on a few occasions. I hope to trick with him on more than a few occasions in the near future. Just a good kid. Bing Bang, baby. Let's go. 4 words. Never 3. Take notes. Let's move it over into kind of the weirder side of things. I'm gonna start it right off with Nico Flow. He's doing a whole bunch of free running, doing a bunch of cool stuff. He did a free running past the dub, which is dope. That's kind of more of a power thing. The thing that I want to talk about with Weird, you already know I got to bring a Sidewinder into the mix. He does a free running line into touchdown rise, swing cork, swing, cork, sidewinder. And guys, the execution. Nico Flow is the steez god, okay? The fit, the style, the scenery, everything about what this guy posts is just dripping. He really just knows how to put a video together. And guys, I gave a rant about icy cork on episode 2, I want to say. I think I'm gonna start calling these nicey corks just to make fun of you people that call them icy corks and call them a variation. So for me to see this real nicey cork, swing cork, sidewinder, just brings a smile to my face, warmth to my soul. Again, the execution level on this, man, it's hot. Oof. Whoa. I know y'all were forward to it. This is gonna be my Jacob Pinto's feature of the week. Baron Diamico, okay? This guy's kind of got a similar steez to Nico Flow, just he's got the fit up, the way that he moves. A lot of things remind me of Nico when I watch Baron. I actually found Baron first. I've been following this guy for a while. He's got really cool tricks. Incredible styles, got a little bit of the breaking in there, which probably adds to the steez factor. Starting it off with a standing full layout. The execution on that's wild looking, pops into some freezes, super cool, super steez. Look at those toes. Look at those toes. They are pointy. I would call this a rise twist, but the stall, the float, the way that he executes it is unlike any other style I've seen done before. It's just got a really wild, really cool look to it. Again, pointed toes. My guy just has the steez. Okay, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You won't regret following this guy if you're into movement. I can guarantee it. Hit him up. Beautiful pointed toes. Jacob Pinto would be proud, my man. Respect. All right, back into the weird section. Let's talk about an old school tricker that I'm really happy to be seeing more and more footage out of. Actually, one of my original trickers that I kind of really clicked with as far as style goes. I'm talking about Javier Macias. He currently lives in Atlanta, Georgia, and I just love his style. Javier enjoys having a good time. He loves tricks, and you can just see it in the way that he does his tricks. It just makes me happy watching him, guys. It just brings a smile to my face. I just love the energy. I love that he's just kind of big cheesing the whole time he's tricking. I love this D-leg variation, where he kind of goes up and kind of stalls, almost rodeos, then pulls it over into the D-leg. Super steez. Love the combo, kind of the reverse how he undercuts it, goes into a front sweep. Like, guys, just really fun. A little bit out of the box, just different enough, a lot of tricks that you've seen before in different order and a little bit of flair here and there. I just love his style. It's that really old school yet creative martial arts tricker style. Guys, watch this. I'm not even gonna break it down because my breaking terminology isn't great, but I've talked about this before on the channel as well. A lot of people do groundwork or breaking within their tricking and they just don't quite hit it. People go around calling it flow when it's actually the opposite of the definition of flow. Flow is to be seamless. And a lot of times when people do flow in their tricking, they're stumbling in between the tricks and the breaking. This guy's just got it. Out of the breaking, he's doing swings, he's doing aerial carry through air flare type stuff. Really excellent integration between the world of breaking and the world of tricking, pulling it more into that realm of tricking because, guys, we just eat everything around us. We totally just grab, from the buffet table of movement arts and just apply it into our own movement. If you're gonna call it flow, it has to follow the definition, okay? Okay? Again, this isn't like me attacking anybody. I'm not calling anybody out by name this time. But guys, if you're gonna call something flow, make it flow. How about that? Guys, I love this combo. It is so fun, and the thing I love most about it is the Envergado punch janitor. His janitor is crazy, guys. I've seen janitors before, but look how much punch, look how much height, look at the execution. That is wacky. I don't know how he does it like that. I want to learn. I've kind of tried to learn janitor flip once or twice. I need to jump back on learning it because it's just wacky, guys. The easiest way to kind of break it down is it's punch spider, okay? That's, at the end of the day, that's what a janitor flip is. I love that execution level. And guys, we already know that Tiki's god tier at low-key everything. Like, Mans can just do whatever he wants almost at this point. Kid needs an injury, like he needs to slow down. He is getting too good, too fast. It's alarming watching his progression levels. Power, execution, kicks, style, weird transitions, you name it, Tiki has got it. Let's wrap up our weird. I'm gonna talk about one more person before we get into events. Let's talk about the underground killer, Isaiah Gonzalez out of Florida. I've tricked with this man several times. I love this guy's tricks. I know I say that about basically everyone I feature on here, but guys, this guy, like people refer to, you know, when people are sharp as knives, this guy is beyond knives. There's something about the aesthetic of his kicks, his tricks. I call him a stiletto. You know, they're just more slender and more long than just like your typical knife. In person, you would know exactly what I'm talking about with these stiletto heels. But just look at these tricks. He's a dubber, you know, he's got a good amount of power. He's got a glorious snapu swipe, which is my favorite single trick of all time. I almost got it landed. I'm so close. Literally the thing that's holding me back right now is I have really bad allergies and I shoot snot rockets out when I go for the gyro and then I lose track of everything in time and space to suck the snot back in. Isaiah is killer. I love the way that he does any kick of any kind, especially his hook kick tricks. Again, it's that like stiletto level of execution for me that just really, how long his legs are and the way that he pumps everything out, there's just enough difference where I can't call it knives, I just have to refer to it as stiletto heels looking tricks. I'm not talking about high heels, I'm talking about this man's actual heels, these actual feet. Oslo Movement Gathering, also known as OMG. It's in Oslo, Norway. This is gonna happen October 8th through the 10th. They've got a stacked guest list. Kojo's Trick Lab is helping out with actually both of these events that I'm talking about. OMG Gathering always pops off. It's crazy. Kojo may have a different idea of what pops off means. Oh my God! Uh-oh.
Sign up to Kojo's Trick Lab.
But it's a banger. A little farther down the line, we have Rocket Gathering that's going to happen in Italy. That's going to be October 16th through the 17th. Again, it is being sponsored in a way by Kojo's Trick Lab. Those are the two new events that we've got coming up. Make sure, again, especially if you're in Europe, make sure you hit it up at the very least. You know that we'll be seeing some footy on this platform from those two events. I'm sure they're gonna pop off. I'm sure they're gonna have some wild footage coming out of them. So stay tuned. I'm hyped for them. Dope. The rats. Let's jump right into it. This is my guy, Matt Strange, and he is no stranger to Kojo's Trick Lab or to Kojo. Kojo has actually been coaching this young man since he was 12 years old. How old is he now? I'm actually not sure. I'd say he's probably 17, 18, something around there. If I'm wrong, they'll put how old he is. But anyway, he has been under the loving care of Sam Kojo Plummer for quite some time. Aerial, front swing, TDR, swing, double cork, boom. Confident, stomped, TDR, swing, cork, snapu. Huge execution on the round kick. Total killer in the game. I have seen clips from Matt Strange before, especially back in the day when like Ahmed was doing a lot of vlogs and stuff like that at the gym that they train at. So it's kind of cool to see the progression of where he came from, you know, kind of the middle of the journey and where he is currently. He's definitely a strong individual. There's a certain level of confidence and like nice posture in his tricks that really just bring an air of just that he is aware. An air that he is aware. I know, air awareness, haha, whatever. This is the place to be if you want to stay up to tricking in any category as far as tutorials, mindset, conditioning, news, bangers like this that are just getting thrown down all the time. KTL's the place. I'm your host, Malcolm Johnson, the Bing Bang Badger, the Nightcrawler, the Hype Man, the guy who looks angry when he's celebrating. You already know what it is. We'll see you on the next one.